Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm TarotOracle and I do the readings.
It's 6:30. Time for the TarotOracle show.
What is going on, Birdman? And thank you for being a member for 10 months. I gotta appreciate you. We got Andrew. We got Maruta. What is going on? Reiki. Welcome. Backbone. Thank you for your donation. We also got Hara and Liliana. Welcome to the show. I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you for hanging out on a fine Monday fine Monday night. What am I morning? You know, it's one of those. It's a fine morning or night, either one. You take your pick, I guess. Okay, we'll do Backbone. Backbone has a question. They have a question in the comments. I think they may still be typing it. No, there we go. All right. How do I get in contact with that spirit that has been trying to make a permanent connection with me? Very good question. Let's go over here and get a nice deck for that. Will be good. Let's go with mine. We're going to go with my deck. We're going to do that. Make a contact with the spirit and what have you. This, by the way, is the Tarot Tower. It is 80 decks of wonderful, beautiful, and amazing cards that are on here. And I have built that myself. If you're interested in making one of these with all your decks displayed, link in the description. You can do it for only 20 bucks. Right now, we're going to be using my Waterfall Tarot. It's an invention that I made, so that's it. Phoenix, what is going on? I appreciate you hanging out here, Phoenix. Please hit that like and a sub if you're new, or if you have been here before. I greatly appreciate that. We got tons and tons of stuff on this channel. We got news, tarot news, the only place to get the really good tarot news. It covers everything. We got live shows every night. We got all sorts of cool stuff here to hang out and be around. All right, let's see what's going on there. How to get in contact with the spirit. So there is a spirit apparently that's making a permanent connection with me, and they want to make some contact. How are we going to be able to do that? Well, it does look like that sort of freeing yourself up from limitations is definitely going to be the first step. I mean, you have this sort of this scenario, right? YouTube users back. Welcome, YouTube. I appreciate you hanging out. It just seems like that this is an individual, or this is a spirit that definitely has a lot to say. They have a lot of things sort of going on. There's a lot of things that you sort of need to be tuned in on. They are a little bit out of reach over here. You have a hanged man aspect where it just feels like that this is something where you are going to have to venture out a little more than usual. You're going to have to go into pretty deep meditation. You're going to have to do a lot of sort of a practice, if nothing else, to sort of make a connection with this spirit. So I think that's going to be a good thing. Page of Cups says this is something where it has to be an emotional based connection. In other words, you want it to be emotional. You open your emotions, you're going to open your spirit, you're going to open that communication line, and then they're going to be able to contact you. But it is going to be on an emotional kind of level. In other words, it's going to be through feelings. It's going to be through thoughts mixed with feelings. Or maybe you're going to have some memories of a previous emotion, a previous incident that you had that brought you sort of in touch with your emotions, got you excited about something, got you angry about something. And that's because I think they communicate emotionally, a little bit of a Page of Cups. So I think Seth actually calls it a spirit tone, or an emotion thought tone, or something like that. But it's sort of a default information that doesn't come out with words sometimes. In other words, I just need to convey with emotion sometimes, and rather than words. I think that is powerful, because I think a lot of us do deal with the world as an emotional thing, right? We have this, we have that, what have you. Backbone, I thank you for another donation. I appreciate you. The Fool says you are going to have to adventure out and take some risks here as far as going out. Be sure to be grounded, go into a deep meditation, maybe some hypnosis, what have you, to get you on the level to where they can basically have a conversation or connection with this individual. Eight of Swords says it has been difficult to do. I think there are some barriers here and there, but I think they can be overcome, and I don't see them being a big problem overall. So that is what I think as far as that goes. All right, let's go with the next reading, which is YouTube user over there. Future me and H, still no contact. I'm slowly moving on, but still curious. I really felt a connection. I like this one, you know, kind of where are we going to go? Where are we going to be with this individual? Because I think that's kind of important, right? You did feel something was there, and there is sort of hope maybe in the background. So let's see where it's going to happen. Let's see if that is going to be something that's going to happen. All right. No contact still, slowly moving on. We got to, intuitively, where could we have been? What is the future of us with that, right? I think if y'all had made a connection, I think if H would have followed up and would have been serious about it, at least given you a try. Here's what is frustrating about it. It's almost like that you didn't get a chance. You didn't get a try. They didn't open the door and let you in. They slammed it on you a little too early. They didn't step up and make the connection that needed to be made. I think it's just frustrating because you know that if you were to get a chance, if you were to get, a pathway into the future with this individual, it would have been great. And you see that with the Ten of Pentacles. You really felt something for this individual. You were really excited. You had a lot of enthusiasm. You were very curious as to where this is going to take you. What are we going to do? How are we going to proceed through this? So I think the Ten of Pentacles did say, yeah, we had a good connection. I think this could have worked, but they just didn't step up and make the grade. Two of Pentacles says they just made bad choices in here. It's something where they didn't do the right thing. I think a lot of times, people don't step up to the plate when they do need and what have you, but this is something that they had some issues doing. The Two of Pentacles says this is a very indecisive person anyway. So if you are sort of looking at cornering them and having them make a decision, they're really not going to do that. They like to do their own thing. They like to pursue their own thing and the way it goes. I think the missed opportunity overall, it just says the future is kind of grim if we can't contact each other. Once we stop communicating, once we stop connecting, I think the future is kind of grim indeed. It feels like so many things could have been with the Ten of Pentacles, clearly, but poor decisions were made. They had other things going on. They had other decisions to make, and the Five of Pentacles says they're going to pay that price. They're going to miss the open opportunity with you. They're not going to be able to be with you and to see where we could have gone here because it looks very promising indeed. Three of Pentacles just says if you're willing to keep working on it and contacting them and connecting with them, I think that that's going to be something you could do. But again, how much do you want, how much time, how much energy, how much effort do you want to spend on this individual when they can't even be bothered to contact you back? So the future does look a little grim here. Is this something where you could pursue it? You could keep working on it and see where it goes. But I mean, how much effort are you willing to cash in? I mean, you know what I'm saying? How much is the juice worth for the endless squeeze that you're going to have to be doing on that? In my opinion, of course. Well, there we go. Carine, I thank you for your donation over PayPal. Appreciate you. I know I said hi to Reiki. Michelle, if I didn't say hi to you, hello. What is going on? John, I thank you for your donation as well. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me tonight. All right, we got Backbone is next. What does the spirit want to say to me? Well, I think they do have a lot of interesting connections and some communications possible with you. So you definitely need to connect with them directly and sort of get all of those messages there, right? But I think let's get a little overview, maybe a quick preview of what they got to say. Sage K, welcome. Good to see you as well. What is going on tonight? It is Monday. Did everyone survive Monday? We're back to work. I mean, it was kind of a slow day at work, I got to say, because, I mean, everybody's on off and most people are on vacation and what have you. So, it's a little relaxed at work today. I got to say that. All right. Okay. What does spirit want to say to me? The Emperor says, where are you going? Where are you going? I think they have a directional correction to what you're doing. Backbone, just bottom line. A directional correction of what you're doing. I think that you're on the wrong path, possibly onto something. I just sort of intuitively get that they do want to sort of fill you in about what is coming, how it is going, and things like that. I think they have a lot of information for you that's going to be valuable in your future endeavors and just kind of, where we want to be, what we want to do. I think they want to make sure that you're on the right path. I think it's very important. The Four of Swords says they do want to contact you. This is something where you can make a connection. You can make get that door to open. And they're going to be able to sort of connect with you and give you a lot of good information. This is something, again, meditation, exercises, sort of opening your spirit, opening the connection up, I think will be very beneficial for you overall, by far. So I think that's going to be very valuable for you to go forth and to check it out. Five of Swords says there are defeats in your past. I think they have basically some information for you. In other words, things that didn't work out. Maybe a relationship that crapped out. Maybe a project that didn't quite function the way they needed to. Just something in our past that they have looked at and examined that you still have open-ended questions from. You don't know what happened. You don't know why it happened. And I think once you realize what's going on, once you realize that things weren't the way that they seemed, because I do think that the situation, at least one or two situations, weren't how they seemed. I think that you may have been deceived in something. I think there were some distractions in one of them. And it just feels like that there were some things that they want to tell you about that situation indeed. Evo, welcome back. It's been a minute. How are you doing? Good to see you tonight. How's everybody? Fine Monday night. Fine Monday night indeed. It was slow at work. It was nice. I got to relax. I got to do a lot of projects. I got to do a lot of coding that I normally can't do because I'm so busy just answering stuff at work. So it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice to have it all settled down. I can focus. I can do what I need to do. I think it was really, really cool. I had great fun at work today. Anyway, Carine, let me know what your question is. I appreciate that, unless it's in the chat. Did you put the question in there? You did not. Let me know what your question is, and I'll get you next. Carine, thank you again for your generous donations over PayPal. All right, we're going to go with the next one, which is going to be the Teddy Bear Tarot for John. No, wait, we'll get John. John, I think we're going to go with the... oh, man. What do you want? Wizards? Wizards Tarot? I think that'd be kind of fun. I think that'd be kind of fun indeed. Let's get that done. And I thank you for your donation as well. I greatly appreciate you. All right. We got the little wizards. It's a little bit of a Harry Potter looking thing. You know what I mean? A little Harry Potter looking thing. So I like it. I like it a lot. This was probably my favorite deck of the year. Just saying. Kate, welcome. Good to see you. I appreciate you. All right, Carine, I got your message. Thank you so much. We'll get you hooked up for the next 2 weeks. What kind of adventure, what kind of fun things are you going to encounter in the next 2 weeks? Get that done here in a minute. Right now, John, recent dreams. John, yeah, you've had some dreams. Okay, intuitively, I think that some of these dreams have been consistent. Some of these dreams have been consistent. What I mean by that is that it's almost like that the dream picks up, or at least one of these dreams has picked up where the next one left off. It's like episode 2 of the series or something. So I think that that was on purpose. I think that it was something longer. It was something more extended. And I think that there was a multiple parts to the message. And I also think, just intuitive before we start reading, that the dreams actually go together in a sequence, but it's something that you have to really think about the sequence on how they're going to go. Because I think it's one longer message pieced out in different parts. So yeah, journaling would be good here to sort of piece out what is going on here, what is going on there, and try to figure out where all of this fits in, at least where you fit in with it. All right, now what is it trying to tell you? Let's go with that. The Star, along with the 2 of Cups, the Tower, and the 9 of Cups. I think you have a very poignant, a very substantial relationship on the way. I think that's bottom line, right? I do think that you're kind of looking at the situation from maybe somebody comes in casually or what have you, but I think this is somebody who really captures your heart, somebody that really is exciting. But I say that there are some pieces that go together here that we need to put together as well. Crystal, welcome. Good to see you. And Kate already said hello, I think. Yeah, I did. Cool. All right. First thing is, I think it is a substantial relationship coming, and that is going to be somebody who you currently don't know. I think it's a new individual, and I think this is somebody that you are going to be not as excited as you think to see, but they grow on you over time, right? But overall, I think that's going to be good. Now, there's some very, very weird things happening to this individual, and I think that you come, okay, we're going way out on a freaking limb tonight, but I'm going strong tonight, so just hang with me. All right, everybody take a deep breath and hang with me because this is really going to go wild. All right, I think this person has a dramatic life event coming that you actually help with or help them get through or help them basically get to the end. That's what I think. I think you meet somebody who is definitely a karmic relationship. And I think that they're going through a traumatic event, or at least they begin to go through a traumatic event after you start with them, and you assist them and help them get through it. So this is something where you are a big help, a big assist in sort of getting them to the end of this thing. And I do think it feels like that you should or you need to. It's like you feel obligated almost as you sort of get in there, but that's what I think. DY, I got your donation. You're in the queue. Thank you. Samantha, welcome back. Good to see you as always. Maria, good to see you as well. I appreciate you. All right, but that's basically it. Meet somebody, karmic relationship. They're about to hit the crap's about to hit the fan over here. You either help them through it or you help them on the other side of it. And I think this is something that you're destined to do. This is something where if you weren't there, it would have ended a lot worse than it did. And you're just basically there to save the day, more or less. But yeah, it's a karmic relationship, what have you. And it's going to be something that's going to be great for you overall. That's what I think they're telling you. So yeah, we went way out on a limb, John. John, I do that though. I mean, I go way, way, way out on the limb. But hey, I'd rather give you some good reads. This is one where I haven't had anything to eat today, so I'm like this weird meditative state. I don't know why. Because I got a colonoscopy tomorrow. I've been dodging it for like 4 years, but now I got to go because I'm just like, every year the doctor's like, you need to go to the colonoscopy. I'm like, oh, geez, I don't want to do that. But anyway, I'm like, all right, I'll do it. So tomorrow morning, I'm going to go do it. Anyway, it only takes 30 minutes, but I don't like starving myself for the whole day. Samantha, thank you for your donation. Appreciate you. All right, we got Carine is next. Maria, thank you for your other donation as well. All right. Let's go with Carine. We're in the word. Carine, I saw you type a message, but it didn't show up. Something's weird with my chat program. My chat program is having some issues, Carine. Hang on. I got it now. Advice for the next couple of weeks. Let's make it happen over here and get all of the good stuff for Carine. See what's going on with the next couple of weeks. And let's see. Advice for the next 2 weeks. Good luck. Well, I hope it is good luck indeed. Tarot Destiny. Oh, welcome. Well, how are you doing tonight? The worst, but you do need to get it done. I don't like things jammed up there. I'm admitting to y'all, basically, I'm not a fan. If somebody describes the colonoscopy to me, right? I didn't know what it was. So I go on YouTube and they show me what it is. I'm like, oh, Jesus. No way I'm doing that. No. I'm not. And I was just like, that's just not my favorite thing. It's not something I want to do on a weekday. I'm just saying, weekend either. But Carine, I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Let me know what your question is. But I just not something. I don't want to sign up for that. Ain't nobody want to do that. But anyway, so yeah, I know it's turning into a Seinfeld episode over here. I'm sorry, but all right, advice. Advice. I'm waiting for George and Elaine to burst in here or something. Advice for the next 2 weeks. All right. Why don't you just poop in the box instead? I don't know. I don't want to poop in a box. That's nasty. I don't want to poop in a box. I don't want to do any of this. Anyway, YouTube user, thank you for your other donation. All right, advice for the next 2 weeks. We have the Wheel of Fortune. It's going to be kind of standard for the next 2 weeks. I do think that you have some good interactions. You have some very positive interactions with people in the next couple of weeks. Rosemary and Sunlight, thank you for your donations. I appreciate you. But yeah, the Wheel of Fortune just said, stick with it. What you're doing works. Keep at it for the next couple of weeks. I think it's going to be fully functional for you. All right. You got the heartbreaker coming in, Carine. Again, we're in this meditative state. We're going a lot of intuitive tonight. You got the heartbreaker coming in. Carine, this is somebody. YouTube user, thank you for your donation. This is somebody who you're just like, oh, who are you? It's just enamored with this individual. You are enthralled with this individual. They are just somebody who you just think about not all the time, but you think about them and you just smile. You're like, this is somebody that I want to get to know. Somebody I want to at least talk to, somebody I want to investigate. Carine, they're the heartbreaker. They are the heartbreaker. Just be aware of that. It's the way it goes. Three of Swords with the Eight of Wands. I think this individual has the habit of leaving. Just leaving, maybe, you know? So you're just going to have to deal with that. But yeah, I think this is something fun. I think this is something that is an adventure that you want to go on. I think it begins the next 2 weeks. In fact, I think you met this individual. I think it begins in the next 2 weeks. Did you meet him or not? I don't know. Nine of Cups says there's somebody that you enjoy talking to. So anyway, yeah, you're going to meet somebody. You're going to enjoy talking to them. They're a little bit of a heartbreaker. Be aware of that. Other than that, I really don't think the next 2 weeks has anything just dramatic or amazing or earth-shattering for you. I do think the second week of January, maybe into the third week, is going to be very interesting as far as sort of work, money, career goes kind of thing. But right now, you're just sort of looking at that for the meantime. Wow, they're really rolling in. John and Femme, thank you for your other donations. I appreciate you. All right, there we go. There we go. Yeah, I met him. Oh no, Carine is already there. Carine is already there. Carine, you just paid me to tell you something you already know. I don't know if that's good or not. Sunlight, thank you for your two donations. I appreciate you. We got a mountain of donations now. Thank you. I appreciate you. All right, and I want a little bit of a general feel. See where we're going with this. And we got some good decks for you tonight. We're going to start off with the Kawaii Tarot. That is a nice one over there. You met him. I'm just saying, Carine, don't let the heartbreaks get to you. You know, don't let the heartbreaks get to you. All right, you gotta move on. You gotta move on from that. Get somebody that's gonna be a little more beneficial overall. All right, when you skip a day, T.O., we miss you. Well, I miss you too, but I don't think my voice can handle 7 days. I'm just saying, my voice needs a rest sometimes. It can't handle 7 days. So yeah, you know, you got 1 or 2 days, you just got to take it off. Just got to take it off with that. Anyway, you can do the Cologuard home screening. Yeah, you poop in the box. I don't want to poop in a box. This has really turned into a Seinfeld episode. I'm not a fan. I don't want to poop in a box. Anyway, if you're going to do it, I'd rather do it properly, right? I think it'd be properly. Get the donations while you can still sit down. Very funny. I'll be recovered by tomorrow night. It'll be fine. It's like 7 in the morning, so we're good. Power of the P, I thank you for your donation as well. What are we going to do? General reading. The world. You're in for basically one of everything next year. One of everything next year. I think that's going to be interesting indeed, right? We are going to sort of see the world being a little bit of a project, a little bit of love, a little bit of education, a little bit of work. You're going to have one of everything. It's all going to be swirling around in this mix that is interesting, but it keeps you very, very busy, right? I think it's very, very busy. That's the way it goes. The sun says the big piece is going to be love as you're moving into next year, as you're sort of getting into this next opportunity. You do have a couple of love things. You are going to be sort of going, going where you need to go here with love. The sun says there's sort of these mandatory relationships that you need for learning purposes, for growing purposes, for getting things done, getting the things that are going to do, right? Anyway, the Two of Coins says a lot of decision making. Why? Because again, you're going through all of the world. We're going here, there, everywhere. And I think it sort of catches up with you. You're like, I'm just too busy. I need a break. I need a day off. I need some time alone to process some of the stuff that has been happening. And the Three of Cups as well just talks about, sort of where you're going, right? Where you're going, what you're doing. I think, again, friendship, relationships, love, work, education, it all comes to pass. It all comes to pass next year. I think it starts in just a manic, very busy swirl of stuff that is happening as the new year arises. Mina, welcome. Good to see you. I appreciate that. If you pretend you're a cat, it doesn't help with it at home. You know, I don't want to poop in a box. If I'm going to get it done, have a doctor look at it. Have a doctor examine. I want to be like everybody else. Have a doctor examine. And if there's something creepy up there, all right, okay, I'll tell you this right now. If I don't know, if I have something creepy up there, then I don't know. God really must be mad at me to give me something creepy up there. You know what I'm saying? That really must be mad at me. What did I do? What did I do? So, anyway, all right. You know, if I'm going to die, I'd rather die like, saving somebody from drowning or saving somebody from getting hit by a car or something dramatic and heroic or something. I don't want to die from something being up my butt. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. All right. So I got to get it checked out. All right. Carine, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate that. This is really a TMI stream, but hey, you come here for the bonus situation, I guess. Anyway, all right, we're going with somebody else donated. That was who was that? It wasn't Liliana. That was somebody else. I don't know. Is it Hawaii? No. Wow, my chat thing is really not working. It is really not working at all. Let's see. Somebody donated through PayPal. We need to scroll up and find it. DYDY, welcome. All right. DYDY had a question over here, and we got it in the PayPal. Let's make it happen over there. All right. I'm just saying, Maruta. I mean, I'm just telling you how it is. Anyway, a general for career. Can you imagine like all these new people in here and they're like, I came for a tarot reading. What in the world am I listening to? What am I listening to? The poor employee that opens the box. The jokes were endless. The jokes would be endless for that. But yeah, Sunlight, 3-card, a general reading you will get for your second thing. Imagine opening the box is a tricky situation. You don't want any to spill on you either. All right, general for career. You do have a sort of a 2 reversed over here, which is interesting. I really think you're in a dead end for the career. I really think you're in a tight situation. You're in basically this place where it feels like that a lot of things aren't working, a lot of things aren't functioning, but there's almost like a lot of things we can't do to fix it. And it feels like there are a level of dead ends or are a level of things, limitation in the choices that are being presented to you. Page of Wands says basically, I think sort of renewing something a little bit new, but something that's also in the same vein would be good for you. In other words, let's say you're in a field of application development, for example. You could reach out from C# and .NET into possibly Angular or possibly, some database stuff and sort of get you the skills that you need, get you a variety that you need, but staying in the same vein. I really think that's going to be it, right? Page of Wands. I want to be a little bit different, but I don't want to be too far different where I'm in a completely different situation. I really think as far as career as well, you will have more of an abundance of options as of probably May of next year. It feels like there are a lot of interesting options, a lot of interesting things that you could embrace, that you could chase, that you could make happen. I think that's going to be fantastic for you. But the Hierophant just says the bigger opportunities, the bigger chances, the bigger movement is going to happen next year. The Hierophant, big things are happening. A lot of sort of management noticing us, management seeing us, giving us the bigger opportunities, opening the larger doors and getting us into sort of the next phase. Because I really think next year is sort of a next phase in your career as you pass the fall. I think as the fall hits, you're sort of moving into something bigger and better after that. I don't think it's a vast change in what you're currently doing or what you're looking for, but I do think that there are some big openings that are going to come after the fall in there. So I think that's it. I think that is it indeed. All right. And that is the super duper Linares right there. Version 2 with all of that other stuff. All right. How will my bro feel if I don't show up to brunch? If I just stiff him entirely? Let's see what's going on. Tips from the emergency room guy. Maybe. Yeah. It's not normally like this here, I guess. All right. By the way, it's going to be like 1 degree or something here too. So yeah, it's going to be like really cold over here. I think next week, I think Thursday or something. Anyway, how the bro feel when I don't show up to lunch? Page of Cups, they felt like they don't like you. They felt like that something went wrong. They felt like, what did I do? What did I do? It felt very sort of introspection, like it's their fault or they didn't do this or they should have done that. I really think they're kind of concerned about the whole situation. The devil says they do feel like that you stiffed them. I mean, if you just stiffed them like that, you know, you sort of came up with an excuse, you stiffed them a little bit. The devil just says, hey, we had an opportunity. We should have done it. We should have made it. And, you know, but that's the way it goes. Overall, I mean, the bro is still a bro. I think they're going to forgive you and go on. Happy family is what is sort of in the future here. But yeah, they feel like they got stiffed. I mean, I think that's it, right? Rose, I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Well, we started off slow and we are at a hectic pace now. Thank you very much for everybody coming around here. We got a donation from the LB. LB is next. We're hopping over to PayPal right now and seeing where it's going to go. And seeing that general for last days of the month. Let's see where we're going. We need a little general action. We need something that's just sort of, you know, where are we going to go? What are we going to do with it? I think that's going to be it. All right, LB, let's make it happen over here. I think we got a lot of interesting things coming for you. Again, we're sort of in a meditative state tonight. We're just sort of, you know, going where we go tonight. So if you get a weird reading, that's because I haven't eaten in like 2 days. So, all right. General for the last days of the month. 9 of Swords. Man, it starts. It's okay. All right. Christmas is weird. You're going to have to put up with it. That's the bottom line. Christmas is weird. You're going to have to put up with it. I think that's one of the first things that comes through here. 7 of Wands into the 9 of Swords. It's like, wait, what's going on with this? It may be a little weird, maybe unusual, something that gets your attention, something that sort of leads you in a direction you hadn't thought of before. But I think Christmas is just a little weird as we're coming down through there. You know what I'm saying? I think as far as love is concerned, it really starts working soon. When I say it really starts working, it seems like not all your dreams come true, but let's say you have 10 things you've always wanted, like all of a sudden one comes true. You're like, wait. Something's going on here. Something's happening here. You feel this movement, this adventure, there's a little bit of an excitement. You're not going to get them all. But that one that you get, it's like you suddenly open the door to something else. You feel like something else is going on, something under the current is sort of moving you in this weird direction. Not a bunch, but it's sort of just pushing you a little bit in one direction. You're like, wait a minute, why am I being pushed into this direction? Because I really think the 8 of Cups says that you have abandoned something that's coming back. Maybe you've given up hope. Maybe you have at least, you know, sort of been frustrated with some things. I really think some of this stuff is really starting to move for you. Action, not really action, super adventure, but again, just like the wave pushes you a little this way, right? A little bit farther this way, a little bit farther this way. And you feel the motion and you're like, I think I'm going in a direction. And again, one of the things that you've been waiting for, one of the things that you've been excited about, you've been looking for as far as love is concerned, just comes true. And I think that you go forth and kind of feel like, oh, where are we going to be? What are we going to do here? And it's like that wonder sort of, you know, puts you in that mood. We're like, yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's go. So let's see what's going on here. And there we go. Miss Smith starts with the Swords. Don't get the point. Person in bed and point across really well. Okay. We're going with, we got Carine in the queue. We need to get a few more super chats in there. I applied for a scholarship. I approve you. I approve you immediately. I think that you should get all of that fat cash. All that fat cash should be headed your way. You deserve it all, Marie. You deserve it all. Get all of that stuff. Study what you want. Study all of the cool stuff. Get all of the information. Get a little high priestess action over there. It's going to be great. So let's see what the cards, if they agree with me, because I think you will be approved. Well, yeah, it looks like it. We're going with a thumbs up there. That looks nice. Ace of Cups is nice. It's a nice card. It says we have this joyous connection. We have this joyous information that comes in, puts us in this great mood, puts us where we want to be with that. And the leaders are like, yes, make it happen. You're down here like, can I get this? Come on, give me this. They're like, yes, we're going to give it to you. Not a problem at all. Because I think this is something that you need to go forward. You really sort of need that ambition. You need that excitement. You need that push into that realm. And that is going to be fantastic for you overall. At least that's what I think. All right. 3-card general reading for Sunlight. Before that, though, we got Samantha is coming in. Will I ever see Neil again? Is Neil going to be around? Is Neil going to be an option that I can use, that I can see what's going on? Right? Let's see. Let's see what's happening there. All right. We're going to go with the Queen of Cups, Justice, and the Chariot. Neil. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. That's the first thing that comes across. The Chariot, like we got to keep moving. You got to keep moving on. Don't hesitate. Keep moving. I don't think Neil could be something you want to wait for. You want to hesitate. You know what I'm saying? I really don't think that's going to function for you. I would just say no. A Chariot, let them keep moving. Let them keep being on the track. And the Justice card. You just need something that's more balanced. You need something that's going to be a little bit better for you. Queen of Cups, get your emotions, reach those out there, put those out there and see what they will bring back. It's almost like if you stretch, Samantha, I'm going to say that again, we're in a weird readings tonight. It's almost like if you stretch out your emotions and use them to grasp an idea, to grasp an ideal that you have been wanting, and you let your emotions pull it back, it will get you something that's interesting that you haven't seen before. Weird, but hey, it's a weird night. It's one of those reading nights where you're going to have some wild reads, because I haven't eaten in 2 days and I'm freaking hungry. So, casino tonight, will it be worth the fat cash? I mean, well, you go to the counter and you're like, look, I won all of this. Cash out my chips. Is that going to be okay or not? Oh, set your limits. Set your limits. You got a good possibility of something. If you're going to entertainment purposes only, if you're going to do something, roulette is your friend. Roulette is your friend with red. Just saying. And if you're going to do some video poker, I think that's going to get you a decent result as well. Slots, if you're going to do slots, you really need to focus on the man that is in the top right corner of the picture. There's a man in the top right corner, a particular slot machine. I think that machine will do you pretty good. You definitely want to look for that. If nothing else, look for the person that has an evil look on their face. There's sort of a sinister, the sort of an evil, sinister feel with it. I think that's going to return you some decence if you're going to try slots. But I think red roulette is going to be your best friend. Set your limit, and never, ever bet based upon a fat man reading your cards on the internet. But yeah, I think it's worth it. The Lord of Defeat is reversed. Not like you're going to get defeated, but of course, set your limit with gambling. Gambling is gambling. Never gamble more than you're prepared to lose with all of that. We got Sunlight over here. What kind of guy will I end up with? Oh, let's see. What kind of dude do you want? What kind of guy do you want? You can get whatever you want. You create your own reality. Let's see. Look for this shirtless guy. Half these decks are shirtless guys. So I can't say that. But, well, there we go. Kizuwanda, welcome again. I appreciate it. You love the variety. I can't just use one. I get bored. So, yeah, Sunlight. What kind of guy will I end up with? Power of the P. I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Like Sage K. Like every third guy in tarot shirtless. We do have a whole deck of shirtless dudes, so we can use that, I guess. What kind of guy will I end up with? Maybe a shirtless one. No, we don't know. The Three of Cups, somebody who's friendly with other people, especially with their family. I really think this is somebody who's close to the family. They have a good family connection. This is somebody who gets along with people. They meet somebody, they warm up the room. This is somebody who has a lot of good feels, a lot of good connections with people, and that is going to be important for you, right? Four of Pentacles says it's somebody who is kind of kind of very money aware. They're not going to spend money unless it's going to bring them back something. They just don't go out and waste it, right? They don't go buy $100 worth of weed a week and just smoke it from the time they wake up to the time they go to bed. You know what I'm saying? They don't watch 15 hours of TV. I think this is somebody who's very focused on their success in life. I think that's it. So yeah, the Four of Pentacles, they're very sort of good with investing, good with getting stuff done. You do have a Four of Cups as well. This is somebody who knows what they want. And I think that's what you're looking for. You don't want somebody who's just random. They're going to take whoever. They know who they want, and they have chosen you for a particular reason because they really, really are impressed. They really like where you are and where you are going indeed. And the Moon as well. This is somebody who you can connect with emotionally, which is difficult sometimes. But I mean, there you go. I think you have a nice emotional connection with them indeed. The guy doesn't look great. Seemed okay to me. Sage K, I mean, you're not the one dating him. So, I mean, Sage K, if you want to get a reading, Reiki, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right, Sunlight is another donation, but we'll come back to it. We will come back to it. Karen L is next. Let's see what Karen L wanted to know with that. Well, Eddie, what's going on with it? Samantha, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. All right, yeah, we got a wide variety of decks. That is for sure. Will Eddie want something with me again? Intuitively, I say yes. Instantly say yes. They want something. Yeah, they want something with you. The Empress, the Moon, and the Jesus. They want something with you, but the price must be paid. The Tower. Are you ready to pay the price if you want to get involved with this individual? Do they want something? Empress says, yes, I'd love something with you. Eddie, I think this is something where we can connect. We can be there. We can be there for each other. That's very nice. The Moon says, this is something maybe we've been waiting for, maybe we've been looking for. But the Tower, though, either temporary, not permanent, something that the price must be paid. And you will pay a price for this. But sometimes love is like that. Love is like that. You pay the price. So that is it. MS, I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Sometimes you think love is grand. You think love is amazing, and then you end up paying the price. The way it is, the way it goes indeed. All right, we have Marie. Let's see. Casino, we already did that. We're going to YouTube a user. Current job predictions for the next 6 months. I got 4 year-end performance rating and a raise, but the company is reconstructing. Ooh, we're going to see if they're going to reconstruct over there, and if that is going to affect you. I think that would be the dynamic piece in here at least. The Moon. Yeah, Andrew, we have those days, don't we? Some days you have the Sun in every reading. Other days, like the Judgment card in every reading. I think when you have a card that shows up over and over and over, it means it's more of a global reading for all of us. Maybe the Moon showing up here says maybe it is time for cycles to change, for things to be different, for emotions to be sort of on target. It's time for us to use our intuition. I think it's sort of a global read with that. All right, next 6 months. You got a raise. That's your second raise that you've gotten since you started on the stream. So congratulations, number one. Very, very good. They love you. They love you with that. Okay, with the restructuring. Yeah, 3 of Rods and Errand of Mercy. Oh, man, they're looking for other people. I think that they're going to replace a lot of people, right? A lot of people. That's my prediction. I don't think you're going to be replaced. Just don't think it's going to happen. The sun is looking on. The sun is shining upon you. The sun is enveloping you. It's getting you where you need to be here. You have that light that people like. You have the skills. You have the abilities that people enjoy with that. And I think that you are going to be sort of the sun that shines amongst some of the people that are leaving. But the Eight of Blades with the wolf in the fold does say people are going to get cut. People are going to get cut. And and replaced within there. YouTube user, thank you for your donation. Appreciate you. But the changeling just says that you're going to be sort of you're not going to be on the chopping block. You're going to be steady. It's going to be fine. Looks good overall. Just expect a reconstruction to really ramp up as Christmas hits, as the New Year's hits. You have people leaving. You have people being cut. The knife in the wolf in the fold indeed is the knife that is going to cut. So yeah, that's my thing. I also think that, Scotty was framed for this. So I think that the blame will be set upon some person in management, and that's not actually the person that started it. All right. I mean, really specific stuff, but why is YS lying to me and being manipulative? Nobody likes a dirty liar is what I'm saying. Nobody likes a liar. If they are going to do that, we need the Edgar Allan Poe over here. The Poe knows. The Poe knows lies. The Poe knows what's happening in the background. They understand all of this stuff, Sage K can back me up over here. The Poe knows. All right. Why are they being manipulative? I think they have pressure from other people. They have pressure from other people. People lie to save their ass, to save face, or to save money. 3 reasons that people lie. Let me repeat them. Save money, save face, or save their ass. And I think in this particular instance, it's to save face. So save face. We have a 6 of Wands. People behind them waiting for something, expecting something, wanting something. I think that they are being sort of pushed in a particular direction. And Temperance card says they're balanced, trying to get everything to go, everything to flow when it normally wouldn't flow. If they just told you outright what's going on, I don't think you'd buy into it. Really don't. I don't think it'd be good at all. Welcome, Paula, by the way. I appreciate you being here. In the Hierophant, right? They're sort of masking the lies within more lies. So I think the nest is deep indeed, and that is why I think they are lying to you. So there we go. So, you'd never know what you're going to get. Now I give you words of wisdom about why people come up with BS. Come up with BS. Save money, save face, or save your ass. What's coming romantically and when? Let's see what's going on with all of that. I think you have a good chance at a relationship as of next year. Next year. You have a lot of good things. We'll see what is the refresher. What is the new information we have here? See where it's going to take us and all this other stuff. So, yeah. By the way, we got a lot of donations. We have 37 donations. So if you're in the queue, please wait. I appreciate you being patient with me. Trying to go through as much as I can, as fast as I can. But I do want to give good readings and give some good intuitive stuff in there, too. Hopping and rocking tonight. Who's coming romantically for next and when? Knight of Pentacles. I do think you have somebody that is going to be a little more mature than you're used to, maybe a little more aged than you're used to dealing with. I think they're coming in March, bottom line. You have somebody a little more mature, somebody a little more aged is coming in, Knight of Pentacles. They have a lot of guard up. They are in armor. They have guard up. They're not ready for a lot of things. They're sort of doing their own thing. And they have a list of expectations that they need to be happy with the relationships. I think they communicate with those. At least you're sort of getting some honest feel with this individual. So you're going to have to put up with that. Ace of Pentacles, you meet somebody at work. I've said this before. The at work is going to come afterwards, maybe in the summer or something like that. You have an Ace of Pentacles for an at-work relationship. 10 of Wands says that does become encumbering very quickly because it feels like that you're not really getting what you need out of this, sort of not really getting all that you need from this individual with that. High Priestess just says that I think that learning is your big takeaway from next year. I think N is going to come around again. I think A is going to come around. I think a lot of people that you have given up on are going to swirl back around next year, and you're just going to have to deal with it. Again, right? Sort of the hyper. You're going to have to deal with things that have happened before, things that you thought, doors you thought were closed will open up again next year as well. So I think there are a lot of things moving around, going around. You kind of have to sort of wing it and and deal with it. But if you want sort of the new relationships, again, I think you're looking at those two time frames, especially somebody from work. All right, well, Carine has been waiting like half an hour over there. Sorry, Carine has been busy tonight. I appreciate you being patient with me with that. Advice about E. All right, is E a good channel or not? I'm pretty sure he's at 3 of Swords. Oh, Jesus. You don't need a 3 of Swords, Carine. Carine, you need somebody who is just going to be amazing for you, Carine. That's what you need. You need the best, Carine. Let's get you the best right here with a little Elemental Wisdom Tarot right now and see if E is going to be that 3 of Swords. Where are we going to take it? Is this person going to just break us up into pieces? Well, ain't nobody got time for that. Nobody's got time for that. Let's see if they are, though. Maybe they are. 8 of Coins, 6 of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. I don't know this E individual, but I have a description here that I'm going to read off to you, and you can mix and match if you want there. Knight of Cups says you got a level of Mr. Romance. They just want to sort of get things out there, get things moving, and be there, but be romantic with you and make an impression. It's all about making an impression. I want to be impressive. And I really think that some individual is going too far with making an impression. They're going a little bit overboard. And I think that individual is not going to be good here. But yeah, that Knight of Cups, right? Just sort of things should be. Things should come naturally when they come. And if Knight of Cups says if we're trying too hard, then probably something not in the mix there that's good. 6 of Swords says you haven't seen the last of E, even if, things don't work out. I think E comes back. I think E has a decent thing going, but finding the stable point is going to be a longer journey than you may have anticipated. It's going to be more work than you had anticipated, indeed. I think you need something that comes naturally, that just flows, that's easy, that doesn't seem to be that big of a deal. And once you get that moving, once you get that flowing, and it seems just smooth naturally, that's going to be a lot better. But E, I would just say, yeah, if you got to work, if they're trying to make too much of an impression, I don't think that's going to be good for you. I really don't. And trying to get to the center of the Tootsie Pop, as commercial used to say, then that is going to be a longer journey than you may be interested in engaging in as far as that. MSUR in the queue, I appreciate you. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. All right, we got Rosemary, we got John, Femme, Sunlight, Power of the P. Got all the readings tonight. All right. Is YS giving good or bad feedback? Giving good or bad feedback to the boss. Hopefully it's good feedback. Let's see what they're saying. The Magician, the Sun, is good feedback. The Sun's nice. You got a 5 of Wands. They do come across as competitive, but I do think they'll back you up in a jam. That's what I think. Right? You do have a little bit of that Magician. This is somebody who can do what they need to do. You have the Sun. This is somebody who has an open opportunity, open door that you could like. And that 5 of Wands, they feel like they're competitive, though. Don't let that throw you off. They are being a little bit manipulative, but there's some lies back there. They're trying to save face, right? Like I said before. So let's see what's going on at next. We got John over there. It's a person I made, a female, a total wine. What? Oh, okay. You found somebody at a place called Total Wine. I have no idea where that is. I assume that's over there. All right. So you met a woman at a wine store. Hey, you got drinking in common. That's what I'm saying. Drinking in common, that's all you need. That's all you need with that. White tea, it's delicious. That sounds good. I need to get back into drinking my tea. I fell off the wagon with drinking my tea because sleepy time is no problem lately. I go right to sleep. So, but I do need to reevaluate that. Is the person I'm going to meet, this person that's individual, a total wine? No, it's not. I don't think it is at all. I think the total wine person would be fun for a little bit. Now, the total wine person has somebody they're screwing on the side, by the way. Something's going going on over there. They're not telling you the whole story. They got something going on the side. They got something, little friends with benefits over there, John. So, yeah, the total wine person is interesting. Knight of Pentacles says be careful how you address this person as far as future plans go, because I think they take things way, way out of context when you talk about future plans, relationships, and things like that. I think that's key. King of Pentacles says overall, keep yourself to yourself with this individual. Don't tell them too much. It's almost like you tell them something and then something goes awry if you continue on with it, and that really comes to bite you in the butt, right? I'm just saying, really comes to bite you in the butt. You do not want somebody that you tell way too much information to and they come and bite you in the butt, is what I'm saying. You don't want that situation, so be careful. Be careful with that. That's what I think. Femme, oh, wait a minute. We got MS, we got Carine, we got MS is next. We got Sunlight. I didn't forget about your 3-card Generala. We are coming up on that. Right now we got Femme. What will happen to the Meg and Tory case? Let's see where this is going to take us. What adventures can we get over there? What adventures can we get over there? The stream knocks you out. Wait a minute. So you often fall asleep before drinking any of it. Well, hopefully I'm not that boring. Maybe with some cheers to wake you up. Maybe some cheers will wake you up. I'm not sure. Not sure at all. What will happen to the Meg and Tory case? I think that it will be settled out of court. I mean, something will happen out of court and fix everything, right? I think behind the scenes, everything will kind of be fixed up, patched up, band-aided up over here. You got that Nine of Wands. We're already wounded. We're already sort of, getting into that unacceptable realm and having issues, having some things going on. Two of Pentacles says either option is just not something that we want to choose. We want to go. We want to make fun of. A Page of Pentacles says, well, dragging this out ain't gonna work. Ain't gonna work. I think dragging this out ain't gonna work. So yeah, there it is. There it is. That's what I think. That's what I think is gonna happen with that. You're never boring. Oh, that's a good thing. That's what I try to achieve. Never being boring. You talk about tarot readings, you're talking about colonoscopies, you're talking about all sorts of stuff, and you never know what you're gonna get. You never ever know what you're gonna get. 3-card General. We got Power of the P. We got Kizuwanda next. We got a lot of great readings coming up. We're right here. We just did John. We did Femme. We got Sunlight. And then we're going down the rest of the list over here. Marie, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. I am drowsy. I can fall asleep at any time, at any place. That is a nice skill to have. I wish I had that. But, yeah. All right, let's see where we're going with this. Let's go to the Tarot Tower, my friends, and let's get this one. You have been waiting all night for the Forest Creatures version 2. I know it. I know it with that. All right, saving you heartbreak. That's my job, Carine. I'm the heartbreak saver, I mean, if you need anybody to save you from heartbreaks, you just come to this channel. All right, Sunlight wants a 3-card General. Where are we going to be? Where is this going to take it? Effie, welcome. So good to see you. Appreciate you hanging out with us. All right. Let's see where we're going to be at here. A little bit of a full Ace of Coins, 7 of Swords. It's nice. Is nice. The Fool. Where's the Fool taking us? The Fool and the 7 of Swords. When you leave, don't go for the long journey. It is a slow journey. It is a short journey. You don't want to leave and be trying to find a destination. When you leave and start going, it is a time to understand the journey, where the journey is going to take us, how the journey is going to embrace us. Because I think you and the journey coming up make just mad music together is what I think. I think it's very important. Very good sort of a combination. Because a lot of times we'll go on a journey, we want to get to the end, right? We're going on a date, we want to see where it goes. So we go on this, we want to see, we get a job, we get job interview, we want to get the job. This is more of a long journey, a passion journey and a journey that's going to be an emotional ride for you, but it's going to be a good one though, right? A good one though. Ace of Coins says we start something beautiful, start a good beginning here, but it is a connection with the journey that makes it important. So don't try to rush to the end. Try to sort of understand why you're on this journey and sort of figure out where it is going to take us. Carolina, thank you so much for your donation. I greatly appreciate you. Holiday slippers. I have no idea what that is. All right. Hi, friend. Power of the P. Hello to you as well. Let's see what the cards have to say to you. And yeah, where are we going? Where are we going and what are we doing with all of that stuff? I think that's going to be interesting indeed. Let's see. Right now, we're going to stick with this deck right here because everyone does love it. And we need one more read at a minimum here. Wonder what the cards have to say to me. Well, let's see. Power of the P. I'm going to let the cards talk and I'm going to shut off my intuition for now. It's been an intuitive kind of night. But yeah, because I haven't eaten in 2 days. I'm starving to death. I am taking some food to the procedure. I don't know when I'm going to be able to eat it, but as soon as I can wolf down some freaking food, I'm taking some. I'm going to eat it as fast as I can. I'm starving. All right. Cards have to say to me. Let the cards talk. 10 of Coins. That's very interesting. We're coming out of a shell. It is time to come out of your shell a little bit. You have something that you're carrying out of the shell. You have something that you're delivering from the shell. You have something that needs to be embraced outside of there. It's like you need to get out of your comfort zone a little bit, venture into something because you have something to give. You have something that needs to be shared, something that needs to be given to somebody or something. There's an interaction there that is waiting to happen. And it is time to at least take that chance, take that opportunity to make it good. Because the devil says somebody has been waiting too long. Somebody needs something. They've been waiting too long. Maybe they've been expecting and haven't said anything. Maybe they have an opportunity that hasn't been embraced here, but the devil just says that there are some factors here moving that aren't good for you, and getting out of here, delivering things, sort of moving in that direction is going to free you up from some of the things you have been sort of hitting a dead end with. The moon says it's an intuitive. The moon is in every reading tonight. For you, it is an intuitive time. It is intuitive time. It's time for you to do some things intuitively and only intuitively. Not something with money or anything like that, but like listen to your intuition, say, where should I go next? What should I be doing next? What is the next thing that I should be looking at? Where should I be going with this thing? And if it is not, as long as you're not going to put yourself in danger, lose money or anything, go intuitively, make some intuitive things happen. Because I think the next 2 or 3 weeks, you are going to have some unique opportunities that only your intuition will guide you to. The Empress says, overall, be comfortable with who you are and where you're at. I think some people have shaken that comfort a little bit. You need to realize, Power of the P, that you are everything that you need to be. You are everything that you're expected to be. You are all of it. And you don't need anything. You don't need any enhancements. You don't need this. You don't need that. You're everything that needs to be there for you right now. You're everything. And sometimes we doubt that, but you need to stop doubting that because you have everything that you need. You have everything that you want. You are everything that you could desire right now. So don't look out to other people. Compare yourself, because you are the best right now that you have ever been and are, right? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying with that. Now, speaking of the best, let's go to PayPal. Got MS is literally the best. MS, thank you so much for being a great supporter of the channel. I appreciate you. All right, how is D feeling? Well, we got to put something else or everybody will go nuts since I told him. All right, how is D feeling? We don't want to stop the question there. We got to continue. We gotta continue. We gotta continue since you told him that you cared about him. What are feelings, right? What are feelings about the friends? What's going on with all of that? We're going with the Teddy Bear Tarot. You knew it was going to be here tonight. You knew it needed to be on a target. This is the one that is sort of okay, let's go intuitively. It's intuitive night. Since I told him I care about him. He liked it, but he's confused. What are the feelings his friends about me currently? He hadn't talked to his friends. I think he's keeping quiet. No, what is he telling us? I really don't think he's telling his friends a lot. I think he's keeping quiet about it. Something's going on with this. Okay, how's it feeling since I told him that I care about him? Did you get it? Did you get it? I love you back? I mean, did you get a I care about you back? I mean, MS, you got to tell me. Did you get the I love you back, or did he leave you hanging? Did he leave you hanging? I'm kind of curious. I don't think he's telling your friends anything. Again, intuitively, here's what I think intuitively. I don't think he told his friends squat. I don't think he's telling his friends squat. I think that he really was excited to hear it, but now he's kind of confused as to what to do. That's intuitively, that's what I got. All right, let's read the card. High Priestess says that this is knowledge that he already knew. He already figured this out. You didn't have to tell him. He knew your actions, your the way you do things, what you're doing, how you approach things. I think you've been very upfront about it. Even if you didn't mean to, you've let things leak. And I know us guys are dense as rocks when it comes to, you know, emotions with women and stuff like that. I'm there too. I'm there too. I'm just saying, if I had been more in tune, you know, maybe things, but anyway, but yeah, I think he figured it out a long time ago. I think he knew it. All right. I think that he wants to build something nice here with this. I think he wants to go forward and build something nice. I think he understands that you are worth it. You're worth it indeed. But why the hell is the hermit over here? Why is the hermit clouding and shining a light over the rest of this stuff, right? You already knew it. You had it over here, a happy home, happy family. I want this with you, MS. I want this with you really bad. I like that you told me. I think it's nice that we have this connection. I do want to build something with you, but why do they want to be alone? Why do they have this light shining across, sort of tainting a little bit over here of this? Could it be some past relationships that didn't work out, that were just absolutely terrible? I mean, some relationships are just awful. You don't know. But could it be that they've been hurt in the past? Could it be that maybe they don't want this particular one to go forward and to make it happen? I think a lot of things are in their mind swirling around, and they're not sure how to proceed. That's your reading. That's your reading. I know it's a weird reading, but that's your reading. With that. All right. Teddy. Had to bring Teddy out, making it happen. I think Teddy is a very, very good deck. In fact, we're going to use it one more time. We're using it for Kizuwanda. Kizuwanda, thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Your financial situation coming over the next month. Intuitively, I got nothing. All right. I'm reaching out. I'm trying to figure out the financial situation. It looks like it looks like you got a little bit of a struggle. It looks like you're not going to be able to get a lot of things you've been hoping for, right? You have to abandon some things, maybe some ideas, maybe some things you have been pursuing, have been chasing. You have to abandon it at least a little bit to get to your result, to get to your to where you want to be. I think you will get there, but I don't think next month is going to be that it's going to sort of, slide in on a cart or something for you. You are going to have a little bit of a situation where it's going to be a little bit more difficult to earn over the next month than it was previously as well. I don't think you should worry about it because I think things are taken care of in the long run. It's just a matter of getting across the speed bump and getting to the other side. I think if we can do that, that's going to be very valuable for you. But the next month does have a couple of things. It's almost like an extra bill comes, or a bill goes up, or the price of something goes up. It feels like that money is just flowing out faster than it's flowing in, right? I think that's going to be one of those things. All right, there it is. Yes, I wanted to help out my friend, and it took most of my savings. Oh, Jesus. Oh man. Wow. Was it a loan? Or did you just give it to him? I don't know. Was it a loan? Oh, man. I've been in that situation where I loaned quite a bit of money, and I don't know if I'm going to get it back now. I loaned quite a bit of money, and I don't know if I'm going to get it back now. I don't know what's going to happen with all of that. All right. Anyway. All right. Hopefully we will. We'll escape. Me and you, Kizuwanda, are in the same boat. So let's both hope and pray that the money we loaned out comes back. Let's do it. All right. I got positive. We'll give each other positive vibes on here. We're here for each other. We're here for each other. All right, Rose, a general reading for what is coming up, what is happening, where are we going to be at the end of the day? Let's see. Let's see with all of that. With the Mons, tarot is going to be good. All right, Rose, you got some good general reads, Rose. I mean, just as a general, well, you know, pun intended. Just as a general thing, you know, I always need to get it in writing. I did get it in writing. I did get mine in writing. So, yeah. So, I'm assuming I did get mine writing and notarized, which I thought was a bit extreme at the time, but I'm glad. I'm glad that I did get mine notarized and in writing. So, yeah. I understand. Kizuwanda, did you get yours in writing? Did you get yours in writing? Hopefully, maybe even notarized it. I mean, I took mine to the UPS store and got it notarized. So anyway, all right. General reading for what is coming up here. The devil. The devil is in the details. Rose, don't dig too far into the details. If you do, you will find out the devil is in the details. It's more of a broad, high-level view that's going to get you over there, that's going to get you over the hump, that's going to be good for you. Here, you don't want to dive too far in here. Look at the overview because you do get in the details. It's either going to confuse you, worry you, or there's going to be some sort of a, yeah, right? All right. But, yeah. Eight of Pentacles says the work needs to be done. I think a lot of these, you don't want to get it done. The work needs to be done. Don't back off of the work that needs to be done. Because there's a level of competition, you're going to blow away the competition. Not a problem. Not a problem indeed. So I think that is what's coming up with Rose. There you go. Yes, in writing, but not notarized. You know, I've worked for big business for 30 years, so I got mine notarized because you never know. You never know. It's better to get it notarized and get the money back than not get it notarized, right? Not get it notarized. But, you know, just as a general rule, I'm just saying. Anyway, power of the P. Will everything go in my favor when it comes to financial decision? I'll let you get that fat cash. Get that fat cash. Kay is out there. I know Kay is out there because I saw her. So you know what Kay needs? You know what Kay needs? The first thing Kay needs is the Baroque Tarot. The Baroque Tarot with all of that. Lisa, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. I appreciate you being here. I'm sorry that somebody hurt you. Yeah. Open your heart. Yeah. That is difficult. When they screw you over, it's difficult to trust them again. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes that's got to happen. Sometimes that's got to happen. All right. Will everything go in my favor when it comes to financial decision? Ooh, let's see. Ooh, wow. Wow. Oh, devil. Wow. Yes. Overall, yes, you get some of it, but not all of it. But yes, you get a good hunk of it. You get a good piece of it. But you know, that's where it's at. You do have a Six of Swords over here. In other words, it takes longer to get this than you were expecting. Maybe it's a financial decision that needs to take a little more time, needs to be looked over a little better. Empress says, hey, I'm pretty comfortable. I'm pretty at home here. So yes, I do get what I need from this. I think that's going to be great. I think it's going to be just right for you. Nine of Swords as well says, don't be too concerned about it. The more you can release it, the more you can let it fly, let it go. I think the better off the financial situation is going to work out for you. There is somebody working against you in this financial situation, but you are going to be able to overcome them. The Empress says, I make it happen. I make it happen. And that is going to be very powerful indeed. Kizuwanda, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. But yeah, there you go. There we go. Making it happen with the Baroque Tarot just for KD. KD's also still here. Is Katie still here? Is Katie still commenting? Reiki is there. How will December 24th go? It's going to go fantastic for you. I mean, come on, Reiki. Everything for you is amazing. Reiki, everything for you. Everything for you is amazing. So I'm just saying now, I got a positive vibe first off on that. It feels like it's almost magical, Reiki. I'm just saying, it feels like it's almost magical, like everything is really rocking, everything is really moving the direction that we want it to go. There's a lot of cool potential coming up on there. I think it's nice. I think it's nice. All right, how will it go? Let's look at the cards here. Page of Cups, you're not into it. You're not into it. It's almost like that you're like, man, I'm just not signing up for this. I'm not into it as much as I do, much as I want it to be. A Page of Cups just says I'm just not there. It's almost like I have to travel, I have to move, I have to make some things happen, right? I have to make some things happen, and I don't know. I just feel like I need to move. I need to get moving. I need to either travel, get moving, get focused. A lot of things. I think that's sort of where you're at here. A Nine of Swords keeps coming back in every reading too. You know, the 24th brings up issues that need to probably not be brought up. It feels like something comes up that needs to be closed, that needs to be shut down, and you're like, maybe not. And the King of Cups, again, sort of emotional distance. The more emotional distance you can have from this, the more logical we can be here. I think the better off you're going to be there. So overall, it has this magical vibe to it, but yeah, it's tainted a little bit, maybe, but it goes all right. It goes all right. I like it. I still like it because you're Reiki and I want you to have nothing but the best because you are the best. All right. We're going to go with this one over here. Andrew's in chat too. We need to make Andrew happy over here with a little bit of the famous, the epic tarot of all time, the Little Buddha Tarot. You know what I'm saying? Or I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right, I get D's current feelings for you. We got you in the queue. Thank you again. We got MS done. We got Carine, double Carine. We got DY. We got Lorraine. Okay, we should be good on the PayPal front. So we're gonna roll forward. It's always a spoiler alert when they're upside down. You know. All right. Now, since the swords aren't pointing at the guy, you're just worried about getting because he's a wimp. Don't be that wimp. Well, you know, that's the way it is. The way it is sometimes you get simped, sometimes you get wimped, I guess. RR, thank you for your other donation. All right, Samantha. Will Matt and Sophia be disappointed? It's so sad that I don't show up to brunch. Oh, man. I just think that they'll be disappointed. It feels like that you didn't make the right choice. You know, you didn't make the right choice here. I think it'll be like more disappointed really here. The 10 of Cups, happy home, happy family still. You know, I'm not like sad. You got a 5 of Cups or an 8 of Cups or something. It just feels like the level of disappointment is there. Just like, oh man, it could have been. What could have been, what should have been with all of that. You know, RR, thank you for the donation. Lisa, thank you for your donation as well. We got a Queen of Pentacles. Wait, what the hell? What's going on with that? We got the Queen of Pentacles over here. It just says that, you know, things will proceed as normal, just a little bit on the disappointed side here. So there you go. All right, we got endless donations tonight, which is good. Thank you for your donations. By the way, I do need to end soon. So it looks like that RR will be the last donation of the night. We are going to read all of the donations in the queue, but we just got to kind of cut it at the end. It's kind of like in the store where you're in the checkout line and they close the line. You're still going to get wrung out. But hey, Andrew, what do you think about that? What do you think about that one? I'm sticking with that one. You like it? Like it? Andrew, come on. Give it up. Lisa, it's ending soon is like when they close the line at the checkout. You're still going to get rung up, but anybody behind you can't get in line. There you go. Does that make sense? I love that. I just came up with that. Andrew, I'm on point tonight. Andrew, I'm like I can't be stopped. I can't be stopped tonight. Just the level of thought is so clear tonight. I'm starving. I'm freaking starving. All right. Do you see H returning in the future? Rekindling so. Reiki, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right. Rekindling of so when. Also, he moved like you predicted. You said the distance between us. Returning? No. Yes, actually, I'm going to go with this. The Chariot says they do return. They do return. So, yeah, I think that's going to be it. It's something where they come back when it's unexpected. I think they're coming back next year, July. That's what I think. Come back next year in July. I think you forgot about them by that time. I'm just saying. All right. Future rekindling. They do. Right next July with that. King of Swords just says it's an unexpected text, call, what have you. So just be prepared for like, whoa, what's going on? Whoa, what's happening, right? What's happening there? All right. So I think, yes, that's going to be a yes with that. So a little rekindling, a little make it happen going there. Yeah. Is Laura lying? Oh, about wage garnishment. Is Laura lying to me about wage garnishment? That is an interesting one. Let's see what's going on there. I mean, maybe intuitively say yes. Hanged Man, Devil, and a 6. That's a yes, Marie. That is a yes. You know, entertainment purposes only. Never seen somebody's lying based on a fat man reading your cards on the internet, but yes. Yeah, the Hanged Man. They had to present you with a different story than what's true. They don't want to tell you what's true. The Hanged Man. They don't want to tell you what's true. The Devil. The Devil's coming out there. They are presenting it. They're like, hey, I'm your buddy. Marie, I'm your best buddy. We're buddies, aren't we? Yeah. They're garnishing the wages. No, that ain't happening. No. No, you're being lied to, girl. You're being lied to with that. I don't think that's happening. I don't think that's legitimate. I don't think it's legitimate at all. But entertainment purposes only, you know. You gotta ease up. Entertainment purposes only. But yeah, Kizuwanda is back. Financial situation over the next 6 months. You loaned out a large sum of money. You got it in writing. You didn't get it notarized, but you know, I've been in large businesses for 30 years, so I CYA a little more than most. You know, this is somebody that I trusted. So they said they'd pay it back. So we'll see. Hopefully they pay it back. I mean, you know, hopefully I get my money back. But yeah, you know, sometimes people are in hardship situations, to where they do need money and all that other stuff. But yeah, ask for the pay stub. Yeah, that'll get you right to the point, won't it? Anyway, financial situation for the next 6 months. Ten of Swords says it gets rougher before it gets better, but then it does get better. I really think that a lot of opportunities come to you. Basically, it's almost like that everything evens out at the end. I do think that you do get paid back a certain amount. I think also that helps you sort of get back on track with the finances, with things going wrong or things going right. And I do think next year, as we progress through, it gets better and better and better and better. I do think, yeah, taking a hit to your savings does hurt, but unless you need it immediately, unless it's some emergency, you don't need it, then yeah, that is going to be a good thing that doing a good deed, I think, will come back in your favor, right? As long as you got all the necessary things in there, right? Like a cutoff date, a payment amount. So if you're not getting things, you can take them to court or what have you. Two of Pentacles says decisions are going to be important with finances. So don't make any more decisions where a large amount of finances are moving around. You want to make sure that you do things small, you do things carefully, you do things well thought out, and that is going to be good for you. Knight of Cups does say that, hey, there are some benefits, there are some karma that is going to be returned to you. I think that's going to be in the form of that. And the Sun card says things are going to be okay and things get a little bit better, especially as you're moving after sort of April-ish. April feels like that turning point where everything goes from a little bit better to a lot better. So I think that is sort of a timeline, if we have a timeline for that you want to sort of see. All right, we got Lisa, and then we'll do the triple shot with a D over there. Lisa had a question, I believe, that they posted in chat. Let's see. They asked, trusted to hurt me again. All right. Can he be trusted? All right. So somebody hurt you a lot and you want to know if they can be trusted or not, because it is difficult to have somebody hurt you and then come back, you open your heart, and then they hurt you again. You don't know what kind of things are waiting for you when that happens. So I think that is very difficult. So let's see. Dive deep into this and see with the romantic tarot that is going to be good for this. If you don't know what that is one of the favorite decks of all time over there. Of all time, everybody loves the modern love, all right? Loves the modern love indeed. All right. Okay. Can they be trusted to do with that, right? Let's see. Trusted or not? Okay. I think it's more complex than this. Let's dive in here a little bit more. You do have this individual did hurt you, and they did it on purpose. That's okay. I'm a tarot reader, so I'm going to say things that may be right, may be wrong. I mean, Lisa, if I was right 100% of the time, I'll be honest with you, just you and me. If I was right 100% of the time, I'd have won the lottery and been out of here, right? I'd be in Cayman Islands right now, enjoying some sunlight. Okay. But I'm not right all the time. I'm right a lot, but I'm not right all the time. So let's look. Can they be trusted not to hurt you again? I think the bottom line is you need to take control of the relationship, right? You don't want to put them in a position where they can hurt you. You don't want to put them in a position where they can hurt you again. You want to put them in a position to where you're telling them, hey, we're going to have mutual trust here, but I'm really not going to open up 100%. Until I can see that things have changed. You need evidence that things have changed. You need evidence to see that they are changed, that they are a little bit different than what they are. Because the Six of Swords says a lot of times we just need time is on our side here to where you can see that they've changed. They can prove that they've changed. They can build trust again. They can build trust again. Because unless they build it, you don't want to automatically just hand somebody trust. I think you want to sort of pull back at least a little bit, take control of the relationship, open the door a little bit, and crack the door, start talking with them and see that they've changed. Get evidence not only with behaviors, but with verbal as well. Because the Six of Pentacles says they need to give to you sort of that level of trust. They need to build that trust. Once they do that, I think you're good. You're good again. But yeah, if they just completely screwed you over or something like that, you don't want to deal with that over and over. You don't want to get in that situation. So yeah, get some evidence that you can trust them again and then go forward. That is just my opinion with that. Reiki, if you don't mind, I'm going to get you tomorrow. I do need to, Reiki, they give you a chemical that you have to drink before the colonoscopy, and it makes you go to the bathroom a lot. And it's building. Reiki, we need to get through these readings right now, and I will get yours tomorrow. All right, let's get Dee's current feelings for me, and we're gonna see where this is gonna take us. I know where it's gonna take me after the stream. We're not gonna eat a banana. This is not a stream where we're eating the banana after the stream. The Temperance card. It does say that the things are more balanced than they used to be. I think you've had extremes here, there, everywhere. Marie, thank you for your donation. I have to get to your donation tomorrow, though you are after Reiki tomorrow. There we go. But yeah, the Temperance, things are more balanced than they have been. Things are more balanced than they need to be almost. It's like a little bit too much thought going into this. Two of Swords says, yeah, we still have this distance. We still have this, the distance that doesn't need to be there is still there. The Two of Swords. Why is this distance there? What is going on with that? Seven of Pentacles says, keep working on it. Keep being patient. I think it's going to work out in the long run with that. By the way, this is the Dark Mansion Tarot. All right, the next one. We'll hear from Dee tonight or tomorrow. And will Dee and I spend Christmas together? Let's see if that's going to be something that we can do. TMI. This is a TMI stream. But yeah. Sometimes I wonder why you people keep coming back, All right, Dee's current feelings for me, we did, and now we're going to tonight or tomorrow with hearing from them. What's going on? A Page of Wands, Page of Cups, looking for tomorrow. Got a couple of pages like I'm not preparing. I'm not sort of fully manifesting. I'm not getting everything the way that it needs to be done. And Hanged Man, we're not seeing eye to eye at the moment. So it feels like that tomorrow is going to be a better one indeed. Robin's Reflections, welcome. Good to see you. I appreciate you. Reiki's question is about you. I know, but I got to go. Anyway. Okay, we'll try it. What am I going to do over here? You're killing me over here. All right. Well, Dee and I spend Christmas together. Yes, actually. It looks good. Magician says that their work will not interfere. I think they're ready to be there. I think they're ready to make it happen, all this other good stuff. We got the Strength card and the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands does say that they're looking forward to it. It's something that you can sort of look forward to and all this other stuff. And the Strength card says that, yeah, together is where we need to be, taming the beast that is known as all of this other stuff. And yeah, so yeah, you know. All right, Reiki, how's my colonoscopy? You know, we need a colonoscopy deck. Even if I got to hold it longer, we need a colonoscopy deck. we need a colonoscopy deck. We're going to use the echoes of nature. The echoes of nature. Nothing says colonoscopy quite like the echoes of nature. Wow. We will be reaching where no man has reached before, into the depths, into there, and we're going to find something within there. We're going to reach up and farther up and farther up, and we're going to find something in there. So I think they're going to find something. Overall, that's going to be my face during the colonoscopy procedure. I'm like, oh, Jesus, when is this over? And changing direction says that I'm going to have to change something after the colonoscopy. So that is my reading, and we are out of here. Thank you for being here. We will see you tomorrow.
Like a light, lighting up in the dark. You make it right, I forgot how to act, it's so classic. Every time you make me nervous and I lose my words. It's been a while since I